backwards and forwards, seems always under covers. They blind us souls pressed against
That's the wall.
There's nothing that you should fear. Autopilot behind the wheel. Don't fret, they're coming. They're lining up to join me to save us all. Which ones will fall? They don't even care we're here. How do you save someone without fear? The boys are screaming, stop! Look what we've started. The heroes falling. Could you say that you would give your life tonight? The sky is burning. The fear consuming. I'll live forever if I lose my life tonight. Tensions are boiling to the point of overflowing. The stage is set, curtains drenched in red. We sent off our only sons. We're killing them one by one. Best friends and lovers turn against one another. Their faces change, only shame remains. Out here we stand alone. Operation Come Back Home. The boys are screaming, stop! Look what we've started. The heroes falling. Could you say that you would give your life tonight? The sky is burning. The fear consuming. I'll live forever if I lose my life tonight. I'll live forever if I lose my life tonight. The boys are screaming, stop! Look what we've started. The heroes falling. Could you say that you would give your life tonight? The sky is burning. The fear consuming. I'll live forever if I lose my life tonight. Look what we've started. The heroes falling. I'll live forever if I lose my life tonight. The sky is burning. The fear consuming. I'll live forever if I lose my life tonight. I'll live forever if I lose my life
Miramax Films is proud to present one of the most celebrated motion pictures of the year. The winner of the 1994 Palme d'Or, the best picture of the Cannes Film Festival.
Come on, let's get in character. Why are you so interested in Big Man's wife? Well, he's going out of town in Florida, and he asked me if I'd take care of her while he's gone. Take care of her? No, man. Just show her a good time, make sure she don't get lonely. Girl. You see, this is a moral test of oneself.
I do believe Marcellus, my husband, your boss, told you to take me out and do whatever I wanted.
Whether or not you can maintain loyalty.
Night of the fight, you may feel a slight sting. Pride only hurts, it never helps. In the fifth, your ass goes down.
I have to say, you play with matches, you get burned.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
We're in a lot of danger, aren't we?
I'm prepared to scour the earth for that
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Get down, get down.
You got a corpse in a car, minus the head in the garage. Take me to it.
Don't you hate that?
Hey, what?
Uncomfortable silences.
Starring Mary Barone. 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 And Mary Barone.
Die, you mother!
In a new film from Adonis Paul. Sulk Fiction.
I helped hide a body. I was helping him hide her body. I was guilty of murder. They did not find my DNA. They did not find my fingerprints. They did not find me. Yes, I did what he told me to do to earn his trust. So I was guilty of murder. Anything that I did afterwards, I just murdered a woman. And he had already murdered somebody else and shown me her body. I was okay with it. And as soon as I got away, I went to the police. And I pretended like told them everything. All of you are saying that you just want justice for Roberta. You just want people to know the truth. You just want justice for a potato. But you want justice for her. Why would I not be in prison? There is literal evidence. There was absolutely no evidence to call me a murderer. Because when they did the investigation on her
All right, it's that time again, folks. Let us have our laughs. Oh shit, I forgot to. Yeah, let us have our laughs. Yeah, welcome everyone. It is time for the Merry Sunday Best. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. I really do. And if so, feel free to comment if you want. You don't have to if you don't, but I had good Christmas. I got me a new desk. I got me a new camcorder and a sound card. I've included a laugh track. Yeah, it's like that. I'm pretty sure most of you cannot hear it right now, but what the hell? We're just gonna wing it. I'll figure out how to use it later on down the road. But in the meantime, let us start off with one video of Adrasia. Keep in mind that this might be the last Adrasia video for the year. until I do my year in review, my lulls in review on Friday, New Year's Eve. And god damn, her eyes are so fucking spaced apart. Let's continue.
And for the people saying, would you better not be begging for tampons?
Oh, she will.
I'm on my period right now.
She's drunk, probably.
And I have tampons. And by next week, my general release will be here. And I'll be able to stock up on this.
I think I got something. I'm gonna see if I can add this shit. Bear with me. We're gonna be adding a little bit of this. Audio capture. V8 sound card. Hey, don't worry. Yeah, we'll figure it out later on down the road. You.
Now that I have general relief, you have so much less control over me than you think you do. It is Christmas. Stop being hateful, vengeful bitches. Please.
Smugdrasia at her worst.
There's no winning.
That was Smugdrasia at her worst. Now, let us take a look at... Let us take a look at the craziness that is Mary Woods Barone. Time to prepare another year of abuse for Mary Woods Barone.
Pushed me to the point that I can't thank people, and they pushed me to the point that I can't trust people. And now they're saying that because of this, even after I've sent the money back, they're saying, well, now you're going to get a whole nother year of this. A whole nother year, just like 2021. A whole nother year of it, just a whole nother year of the cyber terrorism.
Cyber terrorism.
Another year. It's never going to end.
Right, so people are attacking me for accepting mirth.
Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. He's crazy that she thinks that it's gonna keep going on. Well, it's all her own fault for putting her shit out there, putting her life on full display. So she's got no one else to blame. And honestly, who would have thought that this shit would have gone sideways for her? I knew things would have been crazier for her. So, let's hear something. Yeah.
Marsh's money, but sending AP's back. So I sent Marsh his money back. Last night I sent $15 of it. This morning I got another Christmas gift. I sent him the other $5. I no longer owe AP or Marsh anything. And this is exactly why I didn't use that money for anything. Why I knew to hold on to as much of it as I could. Because I knew it was a trap. I knew that they were going to use it to pretend to be, you know, good people, trying to be good to me, and reel me in for a whole nother year of abuse. Apparently, Marsh has not updated his fans that he received those refunds, which is a shame, but it's not my problem. Sorry, I've had about 5 drinks tonight.
We see that, Mary.
This is my 6th, without the mango pineapple yet. Because I like to let the cherry vodka get a little watered down before I add the mango pineapple in it. Anyways, unrelated completely. It is Christmas. I have friends that have gifted me enough for the weed and the wine that I have tonight. I will not be sorry for it. I will not feel indebted to anybody for it. If Marsh has a problem with the fact that I sent his refund as 2 separate payments, that is not my problem.
For some reason, I can only hear it on my end.
So he needs to let his fans know that he received that money back so that they will stop harassing me about a gift that I did not request. I don't know these people. I don't like these people. I don't want these people.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna be homeless too. Yeah, the Batman, I thought she was gonna be homeless too, but turns out that was a lie. Then again, we all know damn well that Mary has been known to be somewhat of a quote-unquote pathological liar. Quote-unquote.
People a part of my life. So they send me something and then their fans get pissy at me because I can't send it back fast enough. Because that's the true spirit of Christmas. Give me the royal.
Yeah, she's been drinking a lot of vodka. It looks like it. Yeah, she's been drinking a lot of vodka. What are you talking about? Yeah, what the hell? We'll figure it out soon enough.
So this is Adonis Paul in my comments 7 days ago, right? Clearly says 7 days ago. It's not a screenshot that was taken months ago. 7 days ago, Adonis Paul was in my comments. So this is a lie. Exactly where do you see AP in your comments? I know for a fact he hasn't even commented on your stuff for weeks. And it's been months since he made Mayo 3. You, however, talk about him every single day. Weeks, huh? He hasn't commented on my stuff for weeks. I think you mean a week.
Yeah, the thing is, Mary, you won't shut up about him in most of your videos. So again, he basically lives rent-free in your head anyway, so it's not something I would go into.
Adonis Paul shared your video 7 days ago. So he's not using my stuff. He's not commenting on my stuff. But he shared my video 7 days ago. He commented 6-7 days ago. And still, people are saying it's been months since he said anything to you. He sent me 12 emails in December alone. There he is, 8 days ago. There he is 9 days ago. It's almost like it's nearly every day. Because it is 10 days ago. Where is it that y'all...
Well, the reason why Adonis Paul is always in your comments is because you won't shut up about him. Even after he said that he was done talking about you, he was done showing your videos, you still bring him up. So yeah, Mary, of course he's gonna want to talk about you. You can't keep his name out of your mouth. Because it's obvious you want the attention. You need the attention. You can't survive without the attention that he gives you. And also, Mary, you're predictable. You're extremely predictable. He knew that you won't shut up about him. He knew that you're not gonna stop talking about him. It's basically the same song and dance routine we have gone through for almost a year, ever since he found out about you in February. And honestly, I don't know how people like this, people like Shani, people like Negs, people like frickin' Adrastia, they still cling on to the same delusion that, oh, these people are stalking me, these people are trying to harass and hurt me. I mean, bitch, shut the fuck up, Mary. No one's gonna hurt you. No one wants to hurt you. Nobody in their right or wrong mind will ever want to hurt, or at least, actually, no, scratch that. They just want you to shut up, Mary. That's plain and simple. They just want you to shut the fuck up and leave their names out of your mouth. Isn't that too much to ask? Maybe it is for you, Mary. But regardless, leave Adonis Paul the fuck alone, Adrastia. Don't talk about him, don't mention him, and don't even bring up his fucking name in your videos. Then he'll leave you alone and ignore you. But I know you won't do that because, honestly, you want his attention. You want him to cover you. You want him to make Mayo 4. Well, you're gonna have to make do with someone different. Because, again, you're yesterday's news, Mary. He's talking about James Clark. He's covering James Clark now. So, you're done. You're finished. James is his new target now. And by the way, James, if you're watching this again, you must give TP to Lake Titicaca in Nicaragua. For there's only one bunghole. And AP has no bunghole. But he is a gringo. He is a gringo but he has no bunghole. Bungholio. Bungholio. There is only one bunghole.
Y'all are thinking this was weeks ago. Like, he's literally in here almost every day.
What is the most ridiculous video she made? Well, I don't know where to start, to Batman. I honestly don't know where to start. There are so many videos that we can look at. But then again, one of the most ridiculous videos I've seen so far are the ones where she's walking around saying, "Why won't I die?" But, or the other one where she's sitting inside her fridge screaming, "Kathy won, Kathy won," while punching herself like an idiot.
10 days ago. 11 days ago. 11 days ago. He shared my video.
They almost
I'm not
cooperate.
going to do videos on her anymore, but since her newest "Oh No Daddy AP isn't giving me attention anymore," it's pure Kino. Here it is. Right, so you are doing videos. You are using my content. You're putting it up, you know.
No. Dude, AP's done with you.
With your take on it so that the people will hate me. So yeah, again, you are incorrect when you say that he is not covering my videos anymore and that he hasn't, like, said anything to me.
Again, Adonis Paul hasn't played your videos on... Yeah, hell, he never even played your video on his Christmas special. That's how much he kind of cares. Because, again, you're like a broken record. And I know that sounds hypocritical of me because I sound like a broken record all the time. But, Mary, do you know what the definition of insanity is? It's doing the same things over and over again and expecting a different result. And that's what you're doing. Making these response videos towards the comments he leaves you. I mean, for God's sakes, it's almost been a year since you've been doing this shit. And I don't understand how you can function thinking about this. I don't understand how your brain functions. I just don't. It's a mystery to me.
In months, he's not in my comments. 7 days ago, he was in my comments. 2 days ago, he was in my email.
It's in her Adrazi Revived channel to Batman. It's in the archive channel.
You're the ones that need to be explaining why you write his stuff off as like a long, long time ago when it happened literally days ago. But for me, you'll take something that happened 12 years ago and act like it happened yesterday.
Are we talking about the murder? Because, Mary, the reason why we always bring up the murder is because, well, you're not so innocent. Even if you were never convicted, you still had a part in it. And then you facilitated the sexual abuse of a minor before that. When you drove your ex-husband, Steven, to his 16-year-old girlfriend's house. Or emotional support, as you call it. Do you really think that it's cut and dry with you, Mary? Do you really think that anyone is gonna buy into your bullshit?
It's bullshit. Happy Christmas. Everybody, it's the day after New Year's is coming up, so we still have some celebrating to do. But I hope that all of you did have a joyful Christmas, no matter who you spent it with or how you spent it.
Does Adrasia really think that people watch her videos? The only times people do watch her videos are to laugh at her or get upset with her. It's kind of weird how this all plays off. I mean, then again, I can't get into her head. I've seen the documentaries. I've seen the videos that AP used in those documentaries. And honestly, I have no words to describe how fucked up her life is. I mean, well, how fucked up she made her life out to be. I guess I could blame her parents for not raising her right. Because from what I understand, they were shitty people as well. I mean, her mother had criminal records. And the only thing her dad was convicted of is selling weed to a minor. Which also is fucked up as well. Yeah, she has too much shit. You're right. But the smugness in her tone, you obviously cannot see that. You obviously cannot make that shit up. Every time she acts smug, she tries to put on this facade, trying to make herself look better than everyone else. When in actuality, it makes her look even more of a bigger idiot than she already is. I mean, dude, come on, Mary. Get with the program. Pretty much anyone who has covered you has decided to move on and leave you the fuck alone. Royce Lopez and JJ Stoner have moved on from you. Adonis Paul has decided to move on from you. Hell, even Virgie has moved on from you. And I don't know about Hatman, but I think at this point, AP, Hat, and Hatman are probably fucking with James right now. Which I should too soon. Which I'll do maybe in the new year. When nobody is when the James fires dies down, I'll start looking at some of the videos and start laughing at how dumb he really is. And how much of a tool he can be at times. I mean, from what I understand about James, he's just a stalker. But now he's just trying to make himself look smart or look better. Or look cultured. But failed miserably. I find him pathetic.
Personally, I enjoyed my Christmas.
Did you?
Alone, eating TV dinners, watching non-Christmassy shows.
That's poor way to celebrate Christmas. I mean, I celebrate Christmas by going to my uncle's house to eat tamales and ham while opening some presents and watching Encanto with and watching snippets from that Disney movie, that new Pixar movie that came out on Disney Plus.
Because I didn't start watching the Christmas cartoons until I filmed Rudolph.
Oh God.
I spent most of the day watching King of the Hill.
Yeah. I rarely watch King of the Hill. I mean, then again, I'm addicted to YouTube. So I can just find clips of King of the Hill on that are funny, but I can always watch it on Disney Plus since it's part of Fox's brand, and Disney owns Fox.
Playing video games, and I was happy with that. Now, for the past week or so, a lot of people have been trying to hurt me by reminding me that I have no friends and family to be with on the holidays.
Well, I guess I could say, whose fault is that you don't have anyone to spend Christmas with? I mean, you've pretty much pissed off everyone that has ever been in contact with you. I mean, your family hates you. People who used to be your friends, despise you. And pretty much everyone who has talked about you or covered you have distanced themselves from you. I mean, you're irreprehensible. You're dishonest. You are selfish, narcissistic, greedy, spoiled, intolerable. You like to throw people under the bus to save your own ass. You blame everyone else for all your misfortune. And you're an overall piece of shit. So, yeah, I could see why nobody will ever spend time with you, Mary.
And on Christmas, there were a lot of comments about how everybody else was warm and cozy with their loved ones while I was all alone. And that would hurt if the loved ones I had actually were loved ones. See,
Yeah, of course. According to your book, the only loved one you ever had was your Meemaw. Because Meemaw used to always buy you expensive dresses, always bought you toys, took you to Disney World, and all that shit. I mean, she was basically your caregiver up until she passed away in 2011. So yeah, there's that. You were never given a proper environment. You were never given structure. So that's why you're the way you are. You're akin to that phrase. You are literally an adult child. You're a child trapped in an adult body. A misshapen, deformed adult's body. That is, at that.
memory I have of holidays with my families is bad. It's bad. I have zero good memories with my family on the holidays. I have lots of memories of fighting, of pain, of anxiety and fear. You know,
No, that's not your childhood, Mary. That's Dave Pelzer's childhood. And Kathy was right about you, about one thing. You always like to insert yourself in the books you read growing up. Namely, A Child Called It was the book that you've always found fondly. And you always wanted to put yourself in the shoes of Dave, who was growing up poor, chained to the bed, locked in a dungeon, or whatever.
Most kids would be excited on Christmas Eve for what they were receiving the next day, right? I would stay up in a fear and anticipation of the hell that Christmas was going to be. It's not the same when you come from an abusive family.
Your family wasn't abusive, Mary. They're just tired of your shit. I thought we went over this. And, by the way, I may sound effeminate, but I am not. I may sound effeminate, but I'm not gay. I have that voice. It's all nasally.
The last thing you want is to be surrounded by family. And I know none of you believe that.
Because it's not true. If it were true, there would have been a police report. CPS would have intervened. And most importantly, you would have had bruises. But the only CPSD, the only trauma that you've experienced was when you had to get rid of Roberta's body. And that's just it.
You want to believe that my family was loving and caring and happy, and I'm just a liar.
Yes.
Because it makes it easier for you to hate me.
No.
But the truth.
No. We hate you because you are a liar. We hate you because you're dishonest. We also hate you because you are immoral. You have no empathy for anyone. Which is why I always keep using that that picture I made in Photoshop, the thumbnail of her, with the caption that says, "Mary has no empathy, show her none in return, 2021. Because it's true. You feel nothing towards anyone. Not even yourself. You're incapable of showing actual emotions. Even though you have a meltdown every week threatening suicide, it's not genuine. You ramp it up because you want people to feel sorry for you. Because you think it's easier to be a victim than to be a person.
Truth is what it is. When every holiday with your family is hateful and horrible, you're fine spending Christmas all by yourself.
I can use, yeah. I would use cardboard to create, I could use cardboard to create armor if I needed to. When I don't have foam and I need to make a craft suit. Or I could just use it for buildings.
When I'm by myself, there is no anxiety of doing something wrong and it's making somebody angry. There's no sitting around listening to other people fight. There's no worry. There's no fear. There's just bliss.
It's a really shitty way to celebrate the holidays. All alone, with no one to care for you, no presents, no good memories. Wow, must suck to be you, Mary.
And, for those of you that have the loving family, the warm fire, all of that.
There are life hacks. There are some hacks. There are some tutorial videos on how to build a costume from cardboard. You just have to have the right mindset.
Congratulations. Be blessed. Understand that you're blessed.
I am blessed.
Don't use it to hurt other people who might not be as blessed.
We're not hurting you, Mary. Nobody is hurting you. This is one of the things that she doesn't understand. Nobody is trying to hurt her. We're just tired of her bullshit. But she spins it in a way to make it sound like she's the victim. It is a classic case of gaslighting. She knows damn well she doesn't have any real audience. She knows damn well she doesn't have any real supporters. She has pitched every opportunity to be a better person away. For what? Internet attention? Validation? Like I said, I say that Mary is worse than Shani in almost every way because she's unapologetic of what she says or what she does. She has no remorse for what she does. With Shani, she tries to backpedal everything or tries to retcon her past. Mary does the same thing too, except she still holds on to the belief that her family was abusive, when in actuality, it's the other way around. And she tries to silence people like Adonis Paul, or Royce Lopez, JJ Stoner, Virgie, as a way to prevent people from looking into her past and realizing how much of a piece of shit she really is. Do not fall for the lies this monster spews, ladies and gentlemen. She uses textbook emotional manipulation to get what she wants. And when that fails, she will fall back on her self-diagnosed disorders as an excuse.
Because other people it might hurt. See, I've been in this situation.
I've never built anything out of cardboard yet.
For a long time. I know what my family is. I know what holidays with my family are.
Do you now?
When you guys are mocking me for not being with them, I know what I'm missing out on. And I'm okay with it.
Are you?
Try to live your life the best way you can.
I do. I do live my life the way I can. Look, Mary, I only reserve your videos for one day of the week, and that's on Sundays. The rest of the week, I usually have other things I do. Sometimes I like to go on other people's live streams and make a few puns in the chat. Sometimes I will watch YouTube videos or tutorial videos on how to improve my artistic endeavors. Other times I will play video games or watch movies. It is not 24/7 Adrastia with you. It is not. You are not the center of the of our universe, Mary. Hell, you're not even the center of Adonis Paul's universe. He's got other shit to worry about. You know, his new truck. He has to keep making payments on it. He's got to... he's got his daughter to support. He's got his family, his ex-wife, he needs to pay back. And on top of that, he's got to take care of the house that his mother left behind. And I'm pretty sure Royce and Virgie, they don't want anything to do with you either. They got their own family to look after. Something you will never do. Something you will never have. Because no one in their right or wrong mind will ever be with a disgusting, selfish sociopath, a greedy, self-centered, self-deprecating, narcissistic sociopath like you. And even if you are able to have kids, you'll probably lose them in minutes, because I've seen how you live. I've heard stories from Aunt Kathy. I've heard stories from your aunt on how you left that condo in tattered ruins. And of course, I've seen how you took care of those cats, which you have left behind when you fled to LA. You are one of the most irresponsible people I've ever seen, let alone cover on my channel.
Don't spend your life trying to recreate a movie or a magazine cover. Trying to get that special day, trying to create that magic. It'll just happen.
I don't know what.
If you live your life and try not to put so much emphasis on the family aspect, because not all families deserve to be a part of that. I don't know if that...
That's true. Not all families deserve to be part of it. But again, they are a part of it regardless of differences, regardless of past discretions. Christmas is a time of getting together with loved ones. That's something Mary will never understand. I mean, there are some family members that I cannot tolerate, but I do it because I love them. I love them very dearly. Even though there are times where I just want to be left alone, I've still managed to do what I can. I still manage to be a part of their life. Because that's what we do. There's nothing stronger than a family. There's no bond stronger than that of family. I don't think Mary will ever even understand that. Hell, I even consider my subscribers my family. And I treat them as such. People who come into my chat, I treat as family. Unless you're Dark Ninjas. Unless you're a scumbag like Dark Ninja. Or one of a tragic simps. Then fuck off. Or if you're like a neg simp or a sock account, then fuck off. Because I don't tolerate that shit. I don't tolerate the disconduct in my chat. I don't tolerate disorder in my chats. That's why I always have my mods mute them, or I report them, or I report any strangers who like to fuck around.
that makes sense. A lot of times, I start rambling, but happy holidays, everybody. I hope you all have a good New Year's, and I hope that you can all go into the New Year's a little more open-minded to other people's struggles.
Just not yours. And I wonder someday Mary will learn to realize that not everything is about her. Oh, hey, Corgi. What's up? Ah, I get it. And now, here is one that will probably be something. And then we're going to look at some old-fashioned Adrastia film videos.
So,
Hold on. Let me get some. And then I'm going to look at Tartanomicon. Bear with me, folks. Like I said, it's going to be one way to end out the year. Looking at crazy bitches and laughing at how stupid their logic is. Mary Woods Barone is one that shows that she cannot, for the life of her, take any responsibility for herself whatsoever. Until reality seeps in and she looks at herself more thoroughly, she's going to continue down this self-destructive path of deception, bitterness, loneliness, and hatred. Mary is almost 40 years old, and she still refuses to grow up. A perfect storm of visceral hatred towards everyone around her. I don't know what happened in her life that made her into this, but I know damn well that all this, she could just turn it around if she just tried. But she won't. She'll never try to be better. She'll just continue going down this self-destructive path until she's either going to be homeless or she's going to be 6 feet underground or in a ditch. That's all there is to it.
I'm gonna turn my face off in a few minutes and I'm just gonna be reading comments. Because I need people to understand where I'm coming from.
Oh, okay.
Y'all are being so hateful because I sent back the donation. Because I'm untrusting.
That's true.
Okay. Let's start one thing at a time here. Because I made a video yesterday saying that I feel stalked and harassed by Adonis Paul.
Which, of course, is not true. He never stalked you. He never harassed you. He wants you to leave him the fuck alone. But I wouldn't expect you to understand that shit, since you're so brain dead that you can't even string together two brain cells to I lost my train of thought. But you can't string together two brain cells to form a coherent argument. That's what I'm looking at.
Which I do. Now, his fans are harassing me, saying I'm the stalker.
True.
So, I need to put this in perspective. What am I doing to Adonis Paul?
You're talking about him. You're slandering him. You're making response videos to every comment he made. You're bringing him up constantly in your videos. Despite the fact that he has openly admitted that he wants nothing to do with you. He doesn't want to make any more streams about you. He doesn't want to play your videos on his show. He just wants you to go the fuck away. That's all there is to it. But you cannot, for once, ever take no for an answer. You refuse to accept his wishes, to honor his wishes. You refuse to respect his wishes. He wants you gone. He wants you to get the fuck off the internet. He wants you to leave him alone. How hard is that? How hard is it to understand the meaning of no?
I'm sometimes lashing out about videos he's making about me because of the comments that I'm receiving about those videos. He emails me and I don't respond.
That's true. They are probably recycled.
He comments in my videos and I try very hard not to respond. I have blocked him multiple times. I've blocked him on email. I've blocked him here on YouTube. He creates new accounts to continue harassing me. I have begged him to leave me alone. He doesn't.
He begged you. He pleaded to you to leave him alone, but you don't. That's why he's always in your comments. An eye for an eye or tooth for a tooth. This is what happens for blood, Mary.
He has sent me unwanted gifts.
He just sent you money, which you refused because you don't like his guts.
The shovel. Y'all are for...
Actually, the shovel was Daywave's crew. The shovel was Daywave's idea. The fans of Daywave sent you that shit. Voice Lopez sent you that shit too. The gorilla shit, that was Adonis Paul. The potato, that was Adonis Paul. The potato with Roberta's face on it, that was Adonis Paul. I thought the potato was funny. I don't know about the gorilla shit. But the shovel was funny too.
Forgetting when you say that he has done nothing. His initials are on the Daywave shovel, so he was a part of that. That was an unwanted gift that I received months ago.
Actually, Adonis Paul helped pitch in to purchase that shovel for you. He didn't really buy the shovel. He pitched in. They just it was Daywave's fans that bought that shovel, and Adonis Paul just pitched in. You know why? To fuck with you. That's why. Because he knows that you'll respond in a more childlike fashion, which you have.
Every PayPal he sends me is, not only is it unwanted, it's offensive. And I guess y'all saw, you know, you said he showed you the note that he put on it, calling me a lolcow.
Well, you are a lolcow, Mary. You are a lolcow. I mean, what do all lolcows have in common? They respond to criticism in a negative fashion. They act abruptly whenever someone makes a video or makes a remark about them. They don't take kindly to advice. And they do stupid shit like, I don't know, putting mayonnaise in their hair or cutting their pink hair because they thought that people kept calling them an alien, or making thousands of response videos towards comments. And playing the victim constantly, using mental illness as an excuse, threatening suicide daily, and e-begging, pity grifting, you name it.
That's not funny to me. I do not want to accept money from a man who calls me things like that, or lies about me, or takes my family's side in the abuse situation.
Once again, you were the abuser, Mary. You basically you psychologically abused your grandmother into giving you what you want. And Kathy and cousin Sarah went on Daywave Radio to point out the fallacies in all your stories. Why? Because you're not a reliable source, Mary. You never were a reliable source.
They're just gonna believe that there's no abuse because Kathy said there's no abuse, even though Kathy didn't live in the same fucking house and has a different family and can't speak for shit that she wasn't around for. Anyways, I'm gonna turn my face off.
Well, she wasn't there, but her older sister was. Kathleen. Her older sister, Catherine, was there. She didn't need to be in that place to know what was going on. Shit.
So, the second thing, after, I am absolutely not stalking Adonis Paul. I want nothing to do with him.
Then why the fuck?
He takes my videos. He has people here in Los Angeles taking pictures and videos of me for him.
No! They take your videos that you've taken down, but he has archived them for research purposes. They were milking you for content, but now the milk has gone dry.
He He admitted that. He said that he had a picture of me wearing a sign. He lied about what was on the sign to demonize me, but one of his friends here in Los Angeles that is helping him keep track of me took a picture or a video of me to send to him. That is stalking. Have I ever sent anybody out to, what, he lives in Texas?
Well, one of your supporters went to visit Royce Lopez. So, yeah. You tried to get the cops to arrest him. You tried to get the cops to arrest Adonis Paul. Even though he lives in Texas. They told you to fuck off. He wasn't doing shit.
Have I ever sent people to Texas to say, hey, take pictures of this guy if you see him? Make videos of him. Bother him. I don't do that because I'm not interested in his life. I want nothing to do with him. I do not care what he is doing if he will just leave me the fuck alone.
Clearly, Adrazia doesn't live in reality. Then again, none of these lolcows live in reality. It's obvious. It's a concept that these people... Reality is a concept that these lolcows refuse to accept or acknowledge. It's more of something that they prefer to ignore, only to retreat further into their delusions. It's a coping mechanism.
He will not. For a year, I have been dealing with this. For a year. A lot of the unwanted phone calls that I got in the beginning were from him.
No. They're from Daywave's crew.
So, let's look at some YouTube comments. Okay, because Mersh and AP both donated money to me, and I held on to that money because I knew that there was going to be a catch. Before I sent the money back or said anything about it, I started receiving comments about the money that they sent me. So obviously, they had told y'all that they were sending me something. And then y'all came and harassed me about the money that they sent me. I don't know if all of the...
That's good to know.
Comments are going to show up. Here.
I don't know why why this has got to do with cardboard. We get it. Cardboard is awesome.
Get a job.
Trabajo. Mary. Trabajo.
If I don't say anything, it'll get a lot worse. And that is why you constantly humiliate yourself. Try not posting everything.
Yep.
Oh, so some kind-hearted person fell for it.
Yes. We pray to thee, all great Elohim. And Trenton Wade.
I literally didn't start screaming.
You'll never stop screaming.
Whoever donated to you should be ashamed of themselves. So it must be on a different video that they started commenting.
Huh? Fuck you, Mary. eat
See,
ass.
your attitude in the video saying Christmas traps because nothing in life is solid anymore is a perfect example of why you are a horrible person and don't deserve good things in your life.
True.
Mersh sent you a Christmas gift out of the goodness of his heart and you automatically assume it's something negative. That's because you're a negative person. That's because you're a bad person. Someone went out of their way to do something good for you and send you a Christmas present out of the goodness of their heart and you automatically assume ulterior motives. That's on you, bitch.
Well, whoever wrote that is not wrong. I said something similar in my Christmas Eve stream.
This was just yesterday that one was put in. Don't listen to the morons giving you shit about getting donations from Mersh or Nightwave Radio and AP. If you got money, just say thank you and spend it. It's not a trap. Anyone who gives you a hard time, tell them to fuck off. Well, I can't tell them to fuck off because they won't fuck off. They will not.
Billy the Minch. Is that a Billy the Fridge fake account? Is that a Billy the Fridge fake account?
Yeah, this is where it started. So any decent person would say thanks or refund those donations from AP and Nightwave.
Oh my god. Did someone just use a picture of Billy the Fridge?
Ungrateful hobo. How did they know that y'all gave... And why are they calling Christmas gifts donations?
Because that's what you begged for.
So it went from Christmas gifts to donations. And his fans are angry that I wasn't thankful enough publicly for these unwanted donations.
Because you weren't. You were never thankful for everything you've been given. Because you don't know how to feel. You are by far, you, Mary Woods Barone, have no empathy for anyone but yourself. You have no empathy for anyone, not even yourself. I've seen the look in your eyes. There is nothing there. You're a soulless ghoul. You're sick, Mary. Very, very sick.
Oh, getting high on AP and Mersh's money right now and can't be bothered to say thank you? This is why you don't even give to this woman for Christmas. Why don't you jump? Can't be bothered to say thank you? This is why you don't even give to this woman for Christmas. Why don't you jump? Telling me to kill myself. Dive in! Telling me to kill myself. Jump in! Telling me to kill myself. Alex, upset that I didn't respond to his email. Jump! Telling me to kill myself.
Carlitos? Yeah, Carlitos.
I actually had Christmas as my bet on the calendar. Could I possibly talk you into waiting it to kill yourself until Christmas Day? Don't jump. Do it next week. By the way, if you really want to die as bad as you claim every day, here's your chance.
Oh. Jump around.
So, let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people telling me to kill myself.
It's a joke, dum-dum.
Just 3 days before Christmas. On a video where all I was doing was showing the Los Angeles gutter. Not talking badly about anybody, not asking for anything. Let's see what the next one is. There were...
Well, that's true. You can't trust anybody. Because she's inbred. Or at least she looks inbred. She kind of looks inbred, if you think about it.
There are a lot more about the donations, and I can't find them. They probably got yeeted into the fucking ether because they were shitty.
And the fight feels so strong. Throw your hands in the air, lift your head up high.
Murderer laughing at me for not wanting to go through this for another year.
That's probably on her end.
I'm gonna flip through my emails. Because right now all I'm finding is people mocking me for being afraid of going through a whole nother year.
Okay, so that's probably on her end. I'm sorry, I thought one of my earphones went out.
This hell. This absolute hell.
What's the point in all this, Mary?
We all were getting mad about how many places I was looking. And, really not even any of y'all's business. Trolling. Good work. Also losing 9% with an extra bonus. Yeah. No more donations.
No more.
Wow, way to buy yourself another year of the same, you ungrateful hobo.
True, she is an ungrateful hobo. She and Gasuba have something in common. They're ungrateful hobos.
That was them saying they were done with you.
True, they are done with you.
No, it wasn't. You could have kept the money. All you had to do was say thanks.
Yeah. Bye-bye donations. Well, good luck shitting in a bowl, Mary.
Why do I... Okay, no. I will not say thank you to my stalkers. That's all they wanted, apparently. You know, he sends me $10, the other one sends me $20, and then I didn't make a video saying thank you to them, which is what they wanted after a year. They have tortured me for an entire year, and now they're so desperate for me to thank them.
Merch hadn't covered you until the past summer. He didn't start covering you until the past summer. And even then, he finds you annoying.
To grovel to them and appreciate them. And I refuse. I refuse because they have made me miserable for an entire year and I have nothing to thank them for.
No, Mary, you made yourself miserable for an entire year.
They could give me $1,000 and I still would not be thankful to them because they have destroyed my existence. Ever since I got in my Section 8, they have made it their life's mission to make me miserable. People have been telling me to kill myself every day because of the videos that they make about me.
I get it.
People have been calling me a murderer because of the videos that they make about me. And
Well, you did send emails to Kenneth McBride demanding him to get rid of Roberta.
he says, no, I don't make the videos anymore, so the people that are messing with you now, they're messing with you because of you. Yeah, but they're saying the same things that you were saying. They're still spreading the lies that you spread about me, calling me a murderer.
Dude. Mary, even Adonis Paul believes you didn't kill Roberta.
Tell the $50,000 lawyer that my aunt lied about. They still spread all of that around. So even though you haven't talked about it in 3 months or 4 months or whatever, how long it's been, your fans are still talking about it on my videos, on every video.
Because you lie about it. That's why they keep talking about it. Because you lie all the goddamn time, Mary.
They're still harassing and stalking me for you.
I don't harass you, Mary. I just look at your videos. A simple YouTube search, and I see your channel, and then I look at it. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm not going on your Facebook harassing you. I am not. I just point out some. I just write a few comments or paragraphs pointing out the hypocrisy in your claims. And what do? Instead of looking at yourself and realizing the folly of your mistakes, you double down and then you delete comments left and right, block people, and expect everyone to pity you? I mean, I'm sorry. I failed to see the logic in all this, Mary Woods Barone. I failed to see how you perceive everyone as a threat. But then again, you're a vulnerable narcissist.
Ungrateful to people who have been sending these people to try to make me kill myself.
Nobody wants you to kill yourself. It's a joke.
And they'll say, no, we don't want you to kill yourself. Nobody wants you to kill yourself.
True.
In that one video alone, I showed you guys 8 comments telling me to kill myself. So, no, you don't get to come at me saying nobody wants you to hurt yourself when there are literally tons of, and I think they were posting on my, I think they were posting on my video today to kill myself.
As a joke, you dumb bitch.
I'm almost positive that I saw at least one. There's somebody calling me a murderer. That's something that came from Adonis Paul's bullshit.
Billy the Mensch. That's funny. Honestly, if Billy the Fridge actually did leave a comment, you know she's probably gonna block him. I think I've been trying to get, I don't think the drunken peasants would be interested in her because, she provides no substance. It's just her blaming everyone else. If it were the drunken peasants that she thinks are wanting her dead, then oh my god. Imagine all the comments that they would leave in her videos. Imagine how she would flip out if the drunken peasants started covering her. I know it's never going to happen. And to be honest, I think it's better that way.
Now they're all calling me a stalker.
Well, you are.
Because I've called out my stalker.
Of course, James would stick up for you. Of course, James would be the one to stick up for you. I mean, he's about as lolsy as you. And a lot of people have compared James to you. Because of how he handles criticism, how people laugh at his stupidity. You wouldn't even be grateful. You wouldn't be grateful for what James does. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people have paired you up with James.
Yeah, if you don't want to see my face, you could totally get off of my YouTube. Hammered and begging. Where did I beg for donations?
You've always begged for donations.
That's the thing, they completely lie. Oops. They just make things up and then spread it around as the truth.
Don't you do the same thing too, Mary? Oh. You do the same.
You could send 600 to your PayPal and get your GR turned off. You have zero control of your life because everyone else pays for you to live, which you don't deserve.
He's not wrong. Poon Gobbler's not wrong. Hell, Adonis Paul addressed this in Mayo 3, that Adrasia has never done anything for herself. And at this point, I believe him. I believe that. Because looking at every video she has made, looking at all the, hearing the stories from her family members, it's obvious. Looking through all her videos and how she keeps begging for someone to make all her bullies go away after she's dead, she keeps making these videos threatening her life in hopes that her detractors will get so scared that they'll back off. I'm starting to see it now. I'm starting to see what Adonis Paul meant when he said that Adrasia has never done anything for herself in her entire life. It's always someone else that would do it for her. When she was younger, it was her grandmother. When she was even when she was young, it was always her grandmother who would always take care of her. Even when she was an adult, her grandmother always took care of her. When Roberta was murdered, it was Kenneth who did it for her. Yes, Kenneth. What happened to Roberta Laws? Kenneth did that for Mary. And then when she was living out on the street, it had to be like some government employee that would have to check in on her. Or it had to be that when she was living in the truck, it had to be that guy, that sailor that left it for her to live in until she got back up on her feet, which she didn't, and he had to take it back and probably sold it. Her social workers had to provide her a room to stay in, and of course, it had to be the staff at the homeless shelter she was staying in. And then when she got her Section 8, it was the taxpayers that had to pay for her Section 8 housing and her free health care and therapy. She's never worked for anything she's been given. It's always got to be someone else to do it for her.
A few phone calls could get you evicted. So that's nice, isn't it? You're too old for your period, so don't lie. She'll be crying again soon.
That's true, she will be. That's true, she will be.
I'm having bi-monthly periods.
That's bullshit.
If y'all weren't aware, I have 2 periods a month. I don't have just one.
That's bullshit. It's impossible to have 2 periods at your age. Oh, damn, she's leaving me exhausted. I feel like I'm beat. Too tired to give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm having one about every 2 weeks, but sometimes it just happens after I like hydrate and eat a big meal. My body just like finally gets enough nourishment to do something.
Babe. She's just looking at her comment.
Oh, cool, you're drunk. You should do the thing. You might have the guts to go through with it now. Telling me to kill myself. So, yeah. You know, y'all can say all day long that he's not stalking me and nobody wants me to hurt myself, but the comments that I receive every single day prove otherwise. And if I went to my emails and started showing those, I have so many more emails where they're threatening to kill me, trying to get me to kill myself.
They're just trying to fuck with you. Nobody wants to kill you, Mary. It's all in your head.
It's never ending. It's never ending. I don't comment on their videos. I don't watch their videos. I don't email them. I don't check their Facebooks. I want nothing to do with these people.
Oh yeah.
Conversely, they seem to want to be inside my life at all times.
They could choose to, well, it's because you keep bringing them up. You keep bringing their shit up. Of course they're gonna respond. Of course they're gonna get involved. You cannot keep your mouth shut to even save your life.
And they think I'm the stalker. They tell me to kill myself every day. But they think I'm the bad person.
Well, you are.
I bet you anything that comment that just popped up is not a nice one. What the fuck is that? Plug in?
You're probably not going to see it, but I'm giving Mary the middle finger right now. You probably don't see it, but I'm giving Mary the middle finger.
I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm done. I'm slightly drunk and I'm rambling and I'm...
Yeah, you're drunk as fuck, Mary. Now time for some AP cartoons.
I'm just frustrated. And I don't want to go into a whole nother year of being stalked and harassed and having my stalker send people to call me the stalker when I call them out on it. It's just... It's a helpless feeling. It's a completely helpless feeling when the person harassing you is... There's multiple, there's thousands of them, and there's only one of you. And I've never been good at fighting back to begin with.
Well, of course, Michael. That's all she knows is she feeds on negative attention. That's all she's ever known for most of her adult life is negative attention. If she was in a proper household with a loving family, she wouldn't be on YouTube 24/7 spewing this hateful rhetoric towards people who don't want anything to do with her.
And they all attack. You know, I'll wake up and have 10 people tell me to kill myself. And a lot of those comments will be vanished before some people see them, but I always see them somehow.
And that's the thing with her, with Mary, is that any comment she doesn't like, she automatically deletes. Or she just deletes because she doesn't like what they say about her. She likes to live in her own bubble, where she is always the victim.
And they always...
She only wants validation. That shit can fly on Facebook. You can do that on... That shit can fly on Facebook. But if you're going on YouTube looking for someone to validate your perceived victimhood, then you're fucking insane if you think that that's gonna work.
Always deny that they're making one.
And now we go on to some classic Mary, or at least animated Mary, from the Tartanomicon playlist. Here is Adrastia, Princess of the Gutter, animated. You don't decide what I'm allowed to post. I also want to give a shout out to Adonis Paul for making these hilarious animations, even though it's just a, well, a somewhat accurate caricature of Adrastia. I mean,
Saying that if it's explained to you that if I do this, you'll leave me alone, it makes it feel like you're holding me captive. You're telling me what I'm allowed to put on my channel and not be pushed to kill myself. You're telling me, well, if you just play Pokemon, we'll let you live. But if you keep talking about your life and the things that bother you, we're going to push you to kill yourself. And that's just how it is. And it's your own fault because we told you what you could legally do without being pushed to hurt yourself. That's bullshit. I'm a human being. I should be allowed to speak my mind and talk about things that I need to talk about without people like you making money off of it and pushing me to hurt myself. I'm gonna try to finish Pokemon Red.
credits to Adonis Paul for making these amazing animations, by the way. They are exactly accurate. From the proportion to the face to the hair. And the fupa. The fupa is a nice touch.
I'm probably not going to be making any more videos on this channel. If I could figure out how to delete the channel, I would. It's apparent that nobody really wants me here.
That's true. Oh my god.
Nobody really wants me anymore.
Damn it, AP. Oh, god damn it, AP. You are a man of many talents, Adonis Paul.
I've been trying to convince me of that for a long time.
I think she's been convincing herself that she's worthless.
I finally understand. I'm not wanted. I'm not wanted anywhere.
That's true.
And I never will be. And no matter how hard I try to make myself a real person, people are always just going to laugh at me. Nobody's ever going to understand.
They're all gonna laugh at you, Mary.
I just don't want to hurt anymore. I've spent so many years just hurting.
It's not that easy making a cartoon avatar. But Adonis Paul knows how to pull it off. Me, I just used templates from a VTuber creator. VTuber app that I downloaded. Add on a few clothes and put my voice through it, and boom. Here I am.
I can't form relationships with people. I can't have friendships. I can't have a life because I'm just drowning in pain. And for a long time, just being able to talk about it and feel like somebody out there cared helped. It kept me going.
God damn it, AP.
But now the people that care are being...
Gotta love these animations. These transitions. These are amazing.
Over.
And I'm not kissing his ass. I just appreciate art when I see it. And this is art.
Shadowed by the people that won't...
Even though it's at someone else's expense.
The people that want to see me suffer so that they can laugh.
Fart.
There's 7,000 of them. I can't fight that many. I could believe the 3 that said they cared about me and wanted me to thrive. Now there's 7,000 laughing. They're never going to stop. Just like the pain in my heart is never going to stop. For over 10 years, I've lived with this in my heart. And it's been slowly killing me, and I've been fighting. I've been fighting a fight that nobody else can understand. Unless they've been there. There's no point in fighting anymore when everybody is just laughing at me and mocking me. So this will be the last update video.
And was this around the time when she quit her, she deleted her original channel? That AP made her delete her channel? I never thought one man would have so much power over one person. But AP... Man, AP. That's why AP, Royce, JJ, Hatman, and Virgie are the new DX. Or they're the Nation of Dominant. Actually, no, they're the Wolf Pack. Or they're the Wolf Pack. Or the Four Horsemen. Actually, no, it's JJ, Royce, Adonis Paul, and Hatman are the Four Horsemen. Virgie will probably be the Fifth Horseman. Virgie might be the Fifth Horseman. Or they could be the Wolf Pack. Wrestling.
My life.
Or D-Generation X.
I finished Pokemon Red. I'm sorry to anybody out there that might have actually cared about me. At this point, I don't know if there is anybody.
There isn't.
Thank you.
Yeah, this was around the time when Adrasdia kinda disappeared for a while. And I mean for a while because this was when she said that she was gonna leave YouTube. This is her first attempt at leaving YouTube. And that didn't last long.
crying, Fluffy.
The rolls. The teeth. The gray teeth.
A few minutes later.
Apparently pawn shops don't take microwaves anymore.
Oh, damn, I forgot.
I walked all the way down here with it hoping I could get just $5 to get something to eat. It's literally brand new in the...
Oh, this was around the time she tried to pawn her free microwave. I remember this.
box and the pawn shop wouldn't look at me. I need help. Somebody out there, there has to be somebody that can help me. These men are trying to destroy me and they won't even let me speak out now. Twice! They've told me that if I don't just play Pokemon, they won't stop. JJ said it in the last video, and now here's the man himself.
Nice! Royce Lopez, the Barcelona boomer. Oh, sorry, that's Teddy.
Okay, this is him himself telling me. I wouldn't mention you again. I'll give you this one, but if you mention me again, I'll have you respond. See, if I mention him again, if I talk about what he's doing to me, he'll keep pushing me to hurt myself. He's put out his video that's full of lies. He says he's not making money off of me while super chats are going above his head. He says that he's
Shoot
not
him
going to...
Trabajo, Mary. Trabajo. Shoot him up. Right.
I put out a video saying that's bullshit because it is. He's clearly making money off of what he's doing to me, and now he's trying to control what I'm allowed to post on my channel. Him and JJ are deciding what I'm allowed to talk about. It was explained if you go back to Pokemon and leave it alone, we move on. This is my life.
Troopers, I just received new orders. God, I love that soundbite. I wish Lois Lopez would bring that shit back. The only minimum I can do is $2. Nothing more, nothing less.
Go back to Pokemon. I'm upset and I should be allowed to talk about things that upset me. You do not have the right to come into my life and destroy me and then tell me what I can and can't put on my channel when I'm telling you not to make fun of me and push me to kill myself on your channel. You want to talk about me? Fine. Don't use my videos. I'm not using your video here. I'm not making money off of you men. You're making money off of torturing me. You're coming onto my channel and telling me what I can and can't talk about, what I can and can't post without you going after me. That's not right. That's not right. That's blackmail. You're blackmailing me. You're literally telling me what to do on my channel for you to leave me alone and let me live. Because all I'm asking you to do is let me live and stop pushing me to hurt myself.
You're making me want to hurt myself. Hurt, 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 hurt. Hurt, 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 hurt.
And you're telling me, well, to just do what we tell you. Do what we tell you. Why should I have to just do what you tell me?
Because you're an insufferable bitch, Mary.
Just because you're hateful. Just because you want to hurt me and you want to control somebody. You're not going to be able to control me. You might kill me, but you'll kill me long before you have any control over me. This is my channel, and I'm going to keep talking about my life on it. If that means that these fat-ass men are gonna also talk about my life and make money on my life on their channel because they're blackmailing me and
So she's basically a clout chaser, Mike. Oh, so she's like Shani. Oh, so she's like Shani. She's trying to be a clout chaser. Hopping on bandwagons. I'm surprised she didn't do I'm surprised she hadn't hopped on the Free Britney bandwagon. Maybe she did. Maybe she tried to do the Free Britney thing, but use it for Bubba.
Telling me that if I do anything except gaming, they're going to do this. They're going to hurt me. If I don't...
Yeah, like I said, I'm surprised she hadn't hopped on the whole Free Britney bandwagon when that shit was going down. Then again, she'd probably make it about herself and say, it's these men that are controlling my life. She'd probably start comparing her life to Britney's. Dude, Britney puts out hits. You just take hits. No, Britney keeps putting out kick-ass hits. Mary just hits herself when she doesn't get her way.
Don't just be a gamer. They're going to hurt me. I've never just been a gamer. This is my... They have no right to blackmail me like this. They're pushing me to hurt myself. They're making money off of it. And they're telling me what I'm going to do. What I'm allowed to do. What right do they have? What right do they have to blackmail me and tell me that if I don't just go back to playing Pokemon, if I don't just go back to playing games, they're going to hurt me? Why is it illegal for them to do this? For them to blatantly threaten me like that? It's a blatant threat telling me to just go back to playing Pokemon or they're never going to stop.
They just want you to leave them alone, Mary. They just want her to stop. But it's obvious. Mary wants the attention, right? Mary needs it. Mary craves attention. In her mind, if she doesn't get attention, she will die. She's an energy vampire, sucking out all the joy and happiness out of everyone else. I know she siphoned off every aspect of joy, every aspect of humanity I had left.
There has to be something that can't be legal.
You can't keep getting away with it!
It can't be legal to come to somebody's life and tell them what they're going to do. For you to not torture them.
Adrasia TV, all psychosis all the time.
And you open the door and you swipe. Any better? This is your lifetime. Every time a beautiful wallet, latte, fucking say, you have to give up. I say evolve.
Evolve.
Chips fall where they may. This is your life. This is your life. This is your life. This is your life. Doesn't get any better than this. This is your life. This is your life. This is your life. This is your life. And it's ending 1 minute at a time.
True, it is.
Trying to figure out a way I can barricade my bedroom door, but it opens out, and I don't know how. I don't know how. Like, if it opened in, I could just fucking push the bed forward, and then nobody could.
I just wanted to show those little clips. Yeah, that was your life, Mary. And it's ending one way or the other. That's probably gonna do it. I have reached the 2-hour mark. Yeah. I wasn't really expecting doing this, but I just wanted to test out my new shit. You know. I just want to test out my new shit to see what sticks and what doesn't. Anyway, for those of you who were stayed a while, I know I've been getting these comments from the the Roberta account, the talking about cardboard. Yeah. I figured it was gonna go somewhere, but it is what it is. I'll be doing my New Year's lulls and reviews, where I talk about all the lolcows that I've covered over the year, which consists of Shani and Mary and Goat Girl, and maybe that dude that Blue kept suggesting. But anyways, hopefully be on the lookout for that. If you like what I did, if you like what I do, please give this shit a like this stream, subscribe to my channel if you have to. It means a lot to me. And you know I don't leave you guys empty-handed, right? You know that. So to show my appreciation for all you guys who tune in to watch my streams, and to show my appreciation for the man, the myth, the legend, Adonis Paul, for basically documenting every aspect of this screaming hobo's life. I will be playing one of his cartoons, The Murder of Buddha Lulz by Adonis Paul. Credits to him, and credits to the guy who made the Mayo Combat theme. That being said, I am Rickzilla, and I shall see you guys in the near future. Peace out.
Oh! Mary, why are you doing that to me? You were my best friend.
I'm sorry. I had to do it so me and Kenneth could be together.
You were sleeping with my fiancé?
Yes, I've been sleeping with him, but it's only because you want me to hurt myself. You were trying to push me to hurt myself by having cerebral palsy, making me sad every day.
No!
And now you have to die.
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
Why is there a cat in here?
That's Smokey! That's my cat and I love him! That's why I had to kill him like everything I love.
Why are my dogs in here?
I'm not a murderer.
Boo.
You'll die in that hole
Boo.
from exposure.
Boo.
I didn't do it! I didn't do anything!
No!
You made me do this! You made me do this by being engaged to the man that I love!
Duh. Hey, that's not right.
I'm sorry I didn't have my pooping bowl.
No!
Now that you're gonna be gone, I can poop anywhere I want.
Please don't poop in my bowls.
How am I gonna fill in this hole?
God damn it, stupid fucking woman, use a shovel. I already choked the bitch, you can't get rid of the body.
But sweetheart, we don't have a shovel.
Oh, hell. Get in the truck, time to go to Walmart.
Remember, this was self-defense because you were trying to get me to hurt myself. Bye!